The recent televised discussion featuring Piers Morgan, Candace Owens, and Mia Peterson regarding Meghan Markle's Netflix cooking show provided a platform for a scathing critique of the production. The three commentators, known for their sharp wit and unapologetic opinions, dissected the show's various aspects, exposing what they perceived as its inherent flaws and inauthenticity. Their analysis extended beyond mere entertainment commentary, delving into the broader themes of celebrity image crafting, the disconnect between wealth and relatability, and the commercial motivations driving such projects. Piers Morgan, known for his often controversial opinions and his past clashes with Meghan Markle, began the discussion with a characteristically reluctant, yet ultimately engaged approach. He expressed initial hesitation, admitting, "I don't even really want to do this," but acknowledged the necessity of addressing what he viewed as a significant cultural phenomenon. This initial reluctance served to heighten the impact of his subsequent criticisms, suggesting that even he, known for his outspoken nature, found the show particularly egregious. His tone throughout the discussion oscillated between exasperated amusement and outright condemnation, reflecting the complexities of his reaction to the show's apparent contradictions. Candace Owens, known for her conservative viewpoints and her incisive commentary, immediately jumped into the conversation, providing a sharp counterpoint to Morgan's initial reservations. She expertly framed the show within the broader context of Meghan Markle's public persona and her departure from the royal family. Owens highlighted the irony of Markle, who previously cited the royal family's perceived inaccessibility and disconnect from ordinary life as reasons for her departure, now presenting herself as a relatable housewife baking pies in a luxurious Montecito kitchen. This juxtaposition formed the core of Owens' critique, effectively exposing the perceived hypocrisy at the heart of the show's premise. Owens' commentary was punctuated by rhetorical questions designed to challenge the show's purported relatability. Her sarcastic inquiries such as, "Do you believe in magic?" Because apparently this over-the-top cooking show is supposed to make us all feel something relatable, served to highlight the vast disconnect between Markle's opulent lifestyle and the everyday realities of most viewers. This rhetorical strategy effectively undermined the show's attempt to present itself as a genuine reflection of ordinary life, exposing it as a carefully constructed illusion. Owens further emphasized the absurdity of the situation, contrasting the show's idyllic setting with the economic hardships faced by many, using the rising cost of fuel as a stark example. The discussion then moved into a deeper examination of Meghan Markle's carefully crafted public image. Candace Owens astutely observed that the show's aim was to present a version of Markle that the public might find more accessible and likable, a real Meghan, as she put it. However, Owens argued that this attempt at image rehabilitation was fundamentally unconvincing. The pristine kitchen, the flawless attire, and the overall polished aesthetic of the show, far from fostering relatability, only served to highlight the vast difference between Markle's reality and the lives of ordinary people. Owens' critique extended beyond the show's setting and visuals, targeting the very essence of Markle's presented persona. She described Markle's attempt to portray herself as an ordinary person as a struggle to be a person, suggesting a profound disconnect between her public image and her genuine self. This observation highlighted the inherent performative nature of the show, suggesting that it was less about genuine connection and more about carefully constructed image management. Owens' insightful commentary exposed the artifice underlying the show's attempt at relatability, highlighting the inherent tension between Markle's privileged lifestyle and her attempt to portray herself as an ordinary individual. The conversation then turned to the underlying commercial motivations behind the show. The panelists unanimously agreed that the show's existence was primarily driven by Netflix's desire for high-profile content, with Meghan Markle serving as a key component in their strategy. This analysis shifted the focus from the show's artistic merit to its commercial function, framing it as a product designed to generate revenue rather than a genuine expression of Markle's personality or culinary skills. This perspective offered a cynical, yet arguably realistic, interpretation of the show's purpose. Piers Morgan further emphasized this commercial aspect, stating that the show felt like a parody, a deliberate attempt to satirize the very idea of a celebrity cooking show. He highlighted the inherent incongruity of Markle's attempt to portray herself as a relatable housewife, given her immense wealth and privileged background. He noted the irony of Markle's attempt to project an image of normalcy, while simultaneously benefiting from a lifestyle most people can only dream of. This observation underscored the show's fundamental disconnect from reality, suggesting that it was less a genuine attempt at connection and more a calculated move to maintain a specific public image. The discussion also touched upon the comparisons between Markle's attempt at self-branding and the successful careers of other high-profile women, such as Oprah Winfrey and Victoria Beckham. The panelists argued that, unlike these women who have built their brands on authenticity and genuine connection with their audience, Markle's approach felt forced and inauthentic. This comparison highlighted the significant differences in approach and the contrasting levels of success achieved through genuine connection versus calculated image management. The panelists argued that Markle's attempts to emulate these successful women fell short due to a lack of genuine connection with her audience. The concluding remarks emphasized the show's likely failure, not because of any inherent lack of culinary skill, but due to its fundamental lack of authenticity and relatability. The panelists predicted that Markle would likely attribute any failure to external factors, such as wildfires or the COVID-19 pandemic, mirroring her past responses to criticism. This prediction highlighted a pattern of deflecting responsibility and a lack of accountability, further undermining the credibility of her public image. The overall assessment was that the show, far from being a successful culinary endeavor, was a poorly executed attempt at image rehabilitation, ultimately serving as a cautionary tale about the limitations of performative authenticity and the dangers of prioritizing commercial gain over genuine connection with one's audience. The show's perceived inauthenticity and lack of relatability were identified as its major flaws, rendering it more of a comedic spectacle than a genuine culinary program. The panelists' analysis provided a comprehensive critique of the show, extending beyond simple entertainment commentary to address deeper issues of celebrity culture, authenticity, and the commercial motivations driving such projects.